What I'm about to play for you on this video is actually a video that was made by the Young Turk. It's a YouTube and Facebook group that I'm a part of. Well, not actually a part of, I just follow them. But they played perhaps the best, the best video about Donald Trump's legacy as President of the United States. Now, I'm not going to spoil it for you. Take a look.
Here's how Donald Trump reacted to the proposal. Why are we having all these people from whole countries come here?
Chairman Kim would like to have another meeting. We'll have a meeting. I was really being tough, and so was he. And we would go back and forth, and then we fell in love. Okay? No, really. He wrote me beautiful letters, and they're great letters. We fell in love.
Photographs of the inaugural proceedings were intentionally framed in a way, in one particular tweet, to minimize the enormous support that had gathered on the National Mall. This was the largest audience to ever witness an inauguration, period.
Don't be so overly dramatic about it, Chuck. You're saying it's a falsehood, and they're giving Sean Spicer, our press secretary, gave alternative facts to that. But the point remains.
Wait a minute, alternative facts?
He will always protect American citizens. We will not see diseases like the coronavirus come here.
To the ground, man. I didn't do anything.
My father's lost a fortune running for president. He doesn't care. He gets punched in the head every single day.
How is it appropriate?
Let me finish.
If Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her. You know?
Stop it. Oh, it's so weird.
And they said, oh, what about the children? They were separated. Give me a break.
I'm Donald Trump Jr. I'm the son of the President of the United States. He's one of the most unethical humans in political history.
Ladies and gentlemen, leaders and fighters for freedom and liberty and the American dream, the best is yet to come.
Right, and then I see the disinfectant where it knocks it out in a minute, 1 minute. And is there a way we can do something like that? By injection inside or almost a cleaning. Because supposing we hit the body with a tremendous, whether it's ultraviolet or just very powerful light. A lot of people think that goes away in April with the heat, as the heat comes in. Typically that will go away in April. I've spoken to President Xi. They're getting it more and more under control. So I think that's a problem that's going to go away. But when you have 15 people, and the 15 within a couple of days is going to be down to close to zero, that's a pretty good job we've done. It's going to disappear. One day it's like a miracle. It will disappear.
1,000 Americans are dying a day.
They are dying. That's true. And it is what it is.
So I said to my people, slow the testing down, please.
The President of the United States, this morning, he is one of 30,000 Americans in the hospital. He's receiving treatment for COVID.
I hope they now go and take a look at the oranges of the investigation, the beginnings of that investigation. This is an island surrounded by water, big water, ocean water. I'm a very stable genius. Hillary wanted to put up wind, and they say the noise causes cancer. You tell me that one, okay?
And when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything.
Whatever you want.
Grab them by the...
Written by a nice reporter. Now the poor guy, you got to see this guy. Oh, I don't know what I said. I don't remember. They're bringing drugs. They're bringing crime. They're rapists. And some, I assume, are good people. Wouldn't you love to see one of these NFL owners, when somebody disrespects our flag, to say, get that son of a bitch off the field right now, out? Donald J. Trump is calling for a total and complete shutdown of Muslims entering the United States until our country's representatives can figure out what the hell is going on. I said, please don't be too nice. Did you ever see that? Where I could stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody and I wouldn't lose any voters, okay? It's like incredible. But you also had people that were very fine people on both sides.
I shouldn't be laughing. I honestly shouldn't be. Because the legacy he left behind is drenched with blood. Over 300,000 Americans, as of yesterday, have died during this pandemic. Our country's standing as the enforcer of law, and most importantly, human rights, has been diminished. And most importantly, our Constitution is hanging by a thread that Donald Trump and his supporters, a lot of them out there probably listening to me right now, a lot of them like the Joker who Facebook messaged me last week. All of them like Joshua Fierstein, thinking that some magical way Donald Trump is going to steal the presidency. Our country's in the balance, thanks to Donald Trump. That is his legacy. And if I had a legacy like that, I would shoot myself. Because I know what's happening first. My name will be destroyed. Anyone who says my name will be synonymous with the words traitor, murderer, imposter, criminal. Those are the 4 words that's going to be given to your legacy, Trump. And as much as your daughter or your half-witted sons, Beavis and Butthead, I know they're not their names. I don't give a shit. I don't care what their names are. Eric and Little Trumpy. Their legacy has been destroyed because of you. They even tried to run for political office. They're going to say, why should I vote for you? Your father destroyed our country. Nearly destroyed it. Or if it gets even personal, unless they're Donald Trump supporters without any brains or any soul, why should I vote for you? My family member is dead. My best friend's dead during the pandemic. That's your legacy, Trump. Now, understand this. And I want you to understand it very carefully, Trump. Your legacy as president has been destroyed. Be proud of the monster you are and the man you're not. The presidential library they're probably going to build for you, or more to the point, you're going to build from the whatever money you have left, that's going to be the only thing that we'll ever remember outside the monstrous presidency that you've given us, that you think is any good. So my advice to you, Trump, when January 20th arrives, and it's coming, Trump, tick-tock. It's coming. Don't say anything. Don't do anything. Don't even tweet. Just walk your little butt. I'm trying not to curse, that's why I stuttered. Just walk your butt out of the White House, through the gates, in your limo, jump into your jet, and get out of Washington, get out of this country, and head for a non-extraditional treaty country. Maybe you can go to Russia. I'm sure your boy Vlad Putin will welcome you with open arms. Your friend Kim Jong-un, the man you said you fell in love with him. No, I got no problem with the LGBTQ community, but that's something kind of gay. You fell in love with him. That's something kind of gay. Maybe he might help you. Maybe you might be able to do that whole interview thing with Seth Rogen and James Franco. But January 20th is coming, Trump. And no matter what your boy Stephen Miller, whatever crack he's on, the Mr. Burns wannabe, whatever drugs he's on, your boy Josh Fierstein, who thinks that he's your God's gift, it's coming, Trump. In the meantime, enjoy the video I just showed you from the Young Turks, because that's your legacy. Be proud of that legacy, you hairpiece wearing piece of crap. CTP, know the truth. God bless. Peace to the left, justice to the right.